Hello everybody. In this video, I want to show you guys an example of an item that I bought and resold for profit. And I did this many times. I sold to a lot of customers and I made a lot of money. So I wanted to make this video to share with you guys a specific example of something that I had a lot of success in reselling. So let's get started. As you can see in this article, it says, today, June 15th, marks 10 years of Cars Land at Disneyland Resort, and to celebrate, guests can get a Tow-Mater popcorn bucket. So this is what the Tow-Mater popcorn bucket looks like. As you can see, you could put popcorn in it. It has like a little strap that you could use to hang around your neck. And the wheels turn too, so you can use it as like a little toy car. So this was what I bought and resold to make lots of money. Now, it says here, you can grab this popcorn bucket at 3 locations around Cars Land while supplies last. The Cozy Cone Motel, Flo's V8 Cafe, and Fillmore's Taste Inn. It is $22.99 and comes with popcorn. So keep in mind what the price is to buy this at Cars Land in Disneyland. So if you have an annual pass, for example, you go to Disneyland, you go to Cars Land, and you buy it at either of these, 3 locations for $22.99, and it comes with popcorn. So not only are you getting this popcorn bucket, but at the time of purchase, you actually get popcorn with it too, for $22.99. Keep that number in mind, all right? So let me show you guys what it has resold for in the open market. So many people use things like eBay, Mercari, PayPal, all kinds of ways to resell, right? This is an example from Mercari. This is a sold listing, so this is actually sold. And as you can see, this sold for $61. Let's look at another Mercari listing. Again, this is a sold listing, and this sold for $60 plus delivery. Again, another example of a sold listing from Mercari. As you can see, this sold for $60. So let's go back to the article. Whoops. So as you can see, it only costs $22.99, but people are able to resell it for around $60. Now, me personally, I used PayPal goods and services to resell my Tow-Mater popcorn buckets. So what I did was I went to Disneyland, I went to Cars Land, I bought a whole bunch of Tow-Mater popcorn buckets, and then I would resell it to people on the internet through PayPal goods and services. So as you can see, look at this. $55, $55, $55, $55, $55, $165, $55, $55, $60, $55, $55, and it goes on and on. As you can see, I sold a lot of Tow-Mater popcorn buckets for $55 each. Let me show you guys some specific examples, but this is not even the full list. I'm showing you guys just an example of some of the times in which I was successfully reselling Tow-Mater popcorn buckets. But for example, this transaction right here, this was on June 16th. And as you can see, it's already completed and shipped. $55. This was to Lakeland, Florida. And as you can see right here, it was for 1 Mater popcorn bucket for $55. And PayPal does charge a small fee, but it's only $2.41 out of the $55. So I get $52.59 after the PayPal fees, which is not too bad, considering that it only cost me $22.99 to buy it in the first place. $52.59 is a huge profit. let's look at another example. So this is a transaction in which the buyer purchased not one, but 2 Mater popcorn buckets, as you can see down here. So they bought 2 Mater popcorn buckets for $55 each. And as you can see, this transaction was for $110. So yes, June 15th, this went to Ocean Springs. And I already sent it. It's already completed. I already shipped it. It arrived in safe condition. Let's look at another example. This was probably the most amount that someone has bought from me at one time in terms of Mater popcorn buckets. As you can see, this was a transaction for 3 Mater popcorn buckets. Not 1, not 2, but 3 Mater popcorn buckets. As you can see, these were in very high demand. People really, really wanted these Mater popcorn buckets. They were going crazy for them. So I was able to sell these easily for $55 each. Even though they only cost me $22.99 to buy them from the park, I was able to easily turn it around and sell them for $55 each, making a huge profit. So as you can see, I sold 3 Mater popcorn buckets for $165 total. The PayPal fee was $6.25, so I was left with $158.75 for selling the 3 Mater popcorn buckets. So it's a huge profit. The thing is, because it's a very niche market, you can't just keep on doing this over and over. Or at least I don't feel comfortable doing this anymore. I already stopped because, like I said, it's not an infinite pool of people who want to buy these Mater popcorn buckets, right? Only a few people who are really desperate for this popcorn bucket, they're willing to pay, $55, $60 or whatever. But a lot of people don't really care. So you can't just keep on selling this over and over because not everybody wants to pay $55 for this thing. So I bought a whole bunch of them. I resold them for $55 each, even though the cost was only $22.99. I was able to basically more than double what I paid for it, which is really nice. But again, I already stopped because, like I said, I can't just keep on doing this over and over. Eventually, you're going to hit a wall and you're going to realize that everyone who wanted one for $55, $60, they would have already bought it. So now you're trying to sell to people who aren't really wanting to pay that much. Maybe they're willing to pay, I don't know, $35, or you could still make a small profit by doing that, but I just wanted to take advantage in the beginning and like I said, instantly just double my money from the people who are willing to pay big for this item. I think maybe if you're still interested, some people still do try to sell these, but they're not making as much as before. Maybe you could still make a small profit from reselling these, but it wasn't like before where you could easily sell these for $55 and above, But it was nice while it lasted. I can't wait for the next news of any new popcorn buckets that are going to come out, and then I'm going to buy and resell those. Some people are really, really crazy about popcorn buckets. There's a huge community. A lot of people are willing to pay a really high price for these popcorn buckets because not everyone lives where they can be acquired. For example, this was only available in Disneyland in California. So anyone living in Florida, New York, Missouri, they can't go to get it themselves. So their only choice was to buy it from people like me. So I took advantage of that and I was able to make lots of money. I just wanted to share that with you guys in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it useful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.